As parents and students get ready for back to school, a couple of weeks away, those that fall within the Halton Catholic District School Board are going to have to make extra sure they pack their masks. The school board has implemented a mandatory masks policy, and what has some parents concerned, though, is that this policy applies to students as young as junior kindergarten. The number of signatures go up every few seconds as more parents in the Halton Catholic District School Board speak out against this mandatory masks policy. Stephen Rodriguez started the petition and says it's not about the wearing of the masks itself that has him and other parents worried.
I'm not an anti-masker, of course, and I do wear a mask when in public as required by the bylaw. And my concern is there are a few concerns. The primary concern is due to the duration of the wearing of the mask. So I'm not sure if you're aware, but a lot of these kids are also in before and after school programs, and that could result in the child having to wear a mask for as long as 6 to 8 hours a day. And also, these are very young children, especially the junior kindergarten and senior kindergarten kids, and they could have issues with wearing a mask for prolonged periods. This is something that the teachers don't need to have to police. I use that word, but it's a strong word. We don't want them to have to do this. They're already overworked as it is, and to add this onto their daily routine, it's basically going to be the straw that breaks the camel's back, because they can't handle this. There's one teacher and one ECE to a classroom of up to 30 children, and there's no way that they're going to be able to provide the one-on-one that's needed to make sure that these things are on properly.
This decision, according to Milton Board Trustee Patrick Murphy, was not an easy one. He says this was the best option in order to accommodate the conventional model of learning.
There's very few empty classrooms. There's very little extra space. We're a growing board. So on a conventional system for elementary school, where we're mandated that all classes are in school 5 days a week, it's very difficult for us to spread out and to socially distance as required. We've looked at different models, different ways. We've done different calculations. Just even physically finding available space and available certified teachers is very difficult in that model. Again, it's mandated as a conventional model. We don't have the choice of an adaptive model in elementary school, which would reduce the class size to 15. We don't have an option of the younger grades who would have challenges wearing a mask of remote learning and not participating in class. So the concern that we have as a board is that we know that younger children can carry the virus. We know that younger students can spread the virus. So for the safety of all, we made the decision to mandate masks in the younger grades, with the hope and spirit and intention that this policy is to modify behavior and to educate. In many countries throughout the world, young people as young as the age of 2 wear a mask. It's something that they learn to do. We know that there are certain people who have challenges and won't be able to wear a mask, and there's provisions in the mandate for that. Our goal is to get to 100% compliance. Will we be able to do that in a short period of time? More than likely not. But our educators are compassionate people with common sense, and they're going to try and educate and work with our young students to get to the point where we can have safe environments for all.
But with the son going into grade 2, Rodriguez says this policy just won't work for him.
He can normally handle it for very brief periods when we do go out in public. However, when he has to wear it for an extended period, he gets angry. He will express his concerns. He will rip the mask off. He will even cry to a point where he doesn't want to wear it anymore. And it really concerns me that this would be forced upon him when he is not emotionally or mentally ready for this.
What Rodriguez and many concerned parents hope is that the school board rescind this motion, and they're hoping the petition will do that. Rodriguez will be presenting the petition and make a delegation before the school board at their next meeting on September 1st. Reporting for Halton News, I'm Melissa Candelaria.